What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Topstep and if it's actually the #1 prop firm in the industry right now. There's a lot of prop firms out there and you want to make sure you always pick a good one because you don't want to be dealing with the stress and frustration of getting your payout denied, spending your money on the evaluation, and breaking strict rules that you didn't know even existed, breaching the account, and just your money going to waste. So it's very important to pick a prop firm with flexible rules, flexible payout policies, and I believe Topstep is one of those. I'm going to break down everything about Topstep, and by the end of this video, you will have an idea of what a flexible prop firm is and how you can stay away from prop firms that do not treat you well and have a lot of rules that don't make any sense. So Topstep has made a lot of progress ever since I started trading with them. Every other month they add something new. They're constantly making progress, and that's what I really love about them because none of this existed, right? Even this website design did not exist until a few months out. They also just released a Topstep brokerage, which is basically the same trading platform, which is the Topstep X that they use to trade on, but it's a real live account that you can trade your own money with. And the beautiful thing about trading your own personal funds is that you can request a payout any time of the day if you do have money in it or you're making money every single day. No rules apply to you because it's your own money and you can do whatever you want with it. My personal biggest thing about prop firms is having some sort of simplicity. A lot of prop firms have different plans, right? They have different types of accounts. Some people like that. Personally, I'm not like that. I would like to have simple rules, simple payout policies, simple plan types, and some prop firms kind of go over the edge with that, right? So a lot of prop firms have like 5 different types of accounts, 10 different sizes. And for me, Topstep is the best because it's so simple to use and 3 types of accounts that exist on Topstep. That's it. One of the best things that Topstep just added is instant payouts with AeroPay. So now when you request a payout, it instantly hits your bank account, and that's super nice. So let's go over the plans that Topstep has. Let's talk about the live program. Let's talk about the prices because that is also very, very important. Let's go to the prop firm. And you can see the very nice website designs here. And let's talk about the pricing. So first of all, you will have 2 options, right? When you buy an evaluation with Topstep, you have the standard path and you have the no activation fee path. The standard path is a standard monthly price, and you will have to pay an activation fee at the end when you do pass the account. No activation fee path is in the words. You pay a flat fee and you have no activation fee when you pass the account. They also just added a brand new feature called the responsible trading discount, which means if you hit yes and your daily loss limit becomes 1,000 instead of 2,000, you get a $10 discount, which I personally never used and I'm probably not planning on to. But let's talk about the prices. So the 50K account will cost you $49, 100K will cost you $99, 150K will cost you $149, and the activation fee is the same. It's $150 when you do pass the account. With the no activation fee prices, they are pretty standard. $95 a month, $149 a month for the 100K, and $229 for the 150K. So the plan pricing are not bad. They're pretty competitive with all the other prop firms that are out there, except for the standard path. The standard path, I would say, is definitely more on the expensive side. So what actually goes into your account? So let's do the no activation fee, right? If we're paying $95 a month, our profit target is $3,000, 100K is $6,000, and 150K is $9,000 with your maximum loss limits of $2,000, $3,000, and $4,500 with a maximum contract limit of 5 minis. So when you do get the evaluation, you will have 2 days to pass it. You cannot pass it in 1 day. Technically, you can if you take a trade in the beginning of the day in the AM session, and when the 6 p.m. Eastern time session opens up, you can take another trade and pass it. And this is the thing about Topstep is that you can instantly activate the account. You close the trade, and then with a few minutes, you will get an email that you passed the account, and you can activate it right away. Now, Topstep does have a live program that you can achieve after taking 5 payouts. As you can see right here, you start with a combine, then you move on to express funded account, and then you move to a live funded trader. If you don't know what an express funded account is, it's basically you're trading in the simulation, but anything you make is yours to keep after you do follow the rules. But you are still in a simulation. So just pay attention to that because a lot of people get confused. Pretty self-explanatory. You have 3 stages. You have the trading combine, you have the express funded account, and then after 5 payouts, you can move to a live account if you can prove that you can trade in a simulation, right? The live program is really nice here. They do offer bonuses. Like if we take a look here, live performance bonuses. If you make 15,000 in a live account, you get 1,000, 20,000, 5,000, and then so on and so on. And it's very flexible. As it states, it's simple, fast payout policy that we're going to go over right now. And then you also get to keep 90% of your profits, but that only applies after you make $10,000 in your payouts, right? If you're under $10,000 mark, you will not have the profit split. You'll get to keep 100% of your profits, which is super nice. As I did mention, they opened the Topstep brokerage, which is the exact same thing. You're trading in the exact same way, except you're trading with your own money and a real live account. And you can also take payouts from your funded account into a Topstep brokerage when you request it. You can either take it to your bank account, which is most people do, but if you are trying to build up your own live account, you can take it to your own live account. So this is a new Topstep payout policy that they just implemented. I'm going to tell you guys what changed because this is completely recent and this was just done like literally last month. So the standard path and the consistency path are the 2 ways that you can request payouts after you pass an evaluation. So the standard path is your regular 5 winning days of $150+ and consistency path is 3 days with 40% consistency target. What does that mean? That means your best day cannot be more than 40% out of those 3 days, which is still nice. A lot of people do struggle with the consistency, and if you do get A+ setup and it continues to go your way and you're just trailing down, most likely you're not going to be able to get a payout because you have to make sure it's under 40%. It says you can request 50% of the account balance up to 5,000. That's been recently changed. And payout cap changes, as you can tell right here, starting April 28th. It was 5,000. Now it is 2,000. It also was 6,000 on the consistency path, and now on the consistency path, it's 3,000. That only changed for a 50K account and for a 100K account. The overall payout cap was 5,000 for every single account, but now only the 150K account has the 5,000 payout cap, and then the 6,000 still remains for the 150K, which is not bad. If you do want to go for larger payouts, obviously go with the 150K account, but overall, it's not bad at all. As I said, the payouts are instant, and a lot of prop firms have been catching up with this whole ideology of giving instant payouts. The only thing that I didn't like with Topstep was how long the payouts took. It used to take up to like 5 to 14 days, business days, obviously, to get a payout to your bank account, even though I got mine within like 3 to 4 days. But now that they just added the Aero Pay option, I think is going to completely change the game. And I do think that Topstep is definitely the #1 prop firm out there right now. There's a lot of prop firms, obviously. For me, I personally like simplicity, as I said, only 3 account types and flexibility with the rules, guys. As you make your journey deeper into prop firm trading, you will have your one prop firm that you really like and that you really enjoy. And for me, it was Topstep. I started on Topstep. I'm still trading with Topstep. You want to make sure you're picking the right prop firm, guys. The better prop firm you pick for yourself and something that you really enjoy, the easier it's going to be on you mentally with all the rules, because Topstep is super flexible. No consistency rules, nothing. You pass the account, you get the account, and you trade right away, and you can request a payout after 5 or 3 days. It's up to you. Well, guys, we made it to the end of our video, and if you are going to be trading, good luck with your trading journey. I hope you find a prop firm that really suits you, and maybe this video helped you out a little bit. And if it did, make sure you go down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.